Is it safe to go outside yet? I'm Cynthia Luciette, and you're watching Lockup Unlocked Quarantine Calls Edition, where we're getting face-to-face, kinda, with your favorite cast members for WeTV's Love After Lockup. Today on the line, I have the one and only Garrett. You guys may remember him from season 1 of Love After Lockup. He was handsome, he made terrible decisions, and he bought a car before he bought his fiance a ring.
My love!
A baby, oh my God.
If you can't accept me at my worst, leave, because I don't have a best. I'm always awful.
She wants me to live this controlled, caged-in life, but I've lived that for too long. I'm ready to get out.
Why did you ask me to marry you?
So, Garrett, first up, what's the first crime you ever committed?
Honestly, I think some of the first crimes I committed was like small stuff, like stealing from the store. Like before middle school, I used to go steal a bunch of candy at the grocery store and throw in my backpack. So I used to steal tobacco products and stuff. I feel like I was probably 12. First thing I ever got caught for, I think, was public intoxication when I was like 14. Until there were consequences, it wasn't an issue. That's how I am in life. Even to this day as an adult, it's sad because I'm almost 30.
Okay, the thrill, the excitement. Some people like to get on roller coasters and some people like to commit crimes. Okay, Garrett, sure, why not? But I also want to know, were you on drugs at this time?
I promise, almost every time I ever went to jail for something serious, I was on a Xanax. A lot of times when I would go to jail, I'd wake up in jail. I wouldn't really remember. I wouldn't really like honestly, it'd be a lot of blanks. And I would really a lot of times my police report or my discovery would really tell me what really happened or what they said happened. Or, you know, they were kind of filling a lot of blanks for me because even when I went to prison, I don't remember anything. When I got arrested for that time, I woke up in a one man on a butt naked cell, like I had no sheets or blankets. I just had a uniform. No, a lot of times when I went to jail, I did not remember anything. Or if I remember like how it started, but I don't know how it finished. And I've had a lot of nights like that. Last night, I know how it started. I know how it finished too, but it's blurred. It's blurred.
Whenever anybody has to tell you what you did last night, you're probably not gonna be proud of like 8 out of the 10 things that you did. Like, you're like, damn, I did that in front of people? Again, not trying to judge, just trying to get the facts. Like, how much time have you spent locked up?
Total incarceration over my whole life, probably 10 years. 10 years, 9 years, 9.5, something close to 10. I started going to jail and actually like doing like, you know, periods of time. I did 8 months when I was like 15. And then I did a year when I was like 16, got out 17. Then when I was 17, I went back like 9 days later. And I did 3 months in the county, waited for a drug treatment program, did drug treatment, got out when I was 18. And then I got out. I did good for like 2 months, was really focused. I wanted to do the right thing. Then I skipped out on curfew. I had curfew and I skipped out on it. And the next thing you know, my PO's calling me, telling me, you know, I'm gonna violate you, you're going to jail. So now I'm like, you know, catch me if you can.
10 years is a long time, especially when you're in your 20s. Again, don't feel like pulling out a damn calculator, but it averages about half. That's a lot, my guy. Happy that you're out. Hope that you stay out. You went back because you skipped curfew. It better have been for something that was worth it. Why did you skip curfew?
I skipped out on curfew. I hadn't been in jail for a long time. I hadn't had sex or anything. I was just trying to get out the house, and just so happened he came by like 20 minutes after I left. And then, you know, a lot of probation officers don't play. A lot of probation officers would cancel, you know, would just terminate you or violate you in a heartbeat.
I kind of understand it. I'm not saying that like it wasn't wrong, but on a list of things that probably I would have skipped curfew for, SCX is pretty high up there. Got to say, Garrett. Okay, next question. While you were locked up, how did you keep your spirits from being down? Do you guys see what I did there? It was like locked up, spirits down.
Honestly, maintaining my sanity. I don't know. I think I have a chemical imbalance in my brain because I'm always really happy. So it was never like an issue of me being like super down and like my life sucks. It was always like, for me, it was kind of the day it happened. I got sentenced to prison, went to court, I came back and took a nap, and I woke up and I played poker. Like, this is my life. I had to like jump right into it. Obviously, I have 8 years. There's no point in me pouting for 3. You know, I might as well do what I have to do. You know, it's not like I made my choice. I made my decision. I live with it.
Wow, that's interesting. You're a very happy person naturally, so your positivity kept you going through jail. And I would now dare say your positivity probably could have led, you know, you down that road of getting there, which is crazy because I always thought my negativity was gonna land me in jail, you know, because I'm like, I don't like a lot of shit. And if I don't like shit, I'm liable to snap. And snapping on people is what we call assault. I get it. You can't cage a butterfly. You can't make a lion hunt a gazelle if it's vegan. If you push a flamingo, it'll turn into an octopus. I get what you're saying. I definitely do. You don't want structure, but I hope that you still have somehow learned some lessons through all of your mistakes and figured out what's important. What are your life philosophies, Garrett?
I live my life day to day. I don't plan. My life plans are non-existent. I don't know. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I never thought I would stay out of prison for so long. So for me, it was hard to make plans. You know, 5 years from now, what I want to be, because I was on probation. You know, I've never, you know, I've always just got in trouble. So for me, it was a thing of like, when will I go back to prison? You know, for me to plan ahead, I planned on one day probably going back to jail. But I'm on probation. You know, I've been out 3 years. So now I feel like I'm at a point in time in my life where maybe I should start planning for the future. But for the next 6 months to a year, I think I'm just gonna live day to day.
Wow. Okay, so if you are Garrett's friend, do not get him a calendar as a gift because it will remain empty. I have to go where? A job? What? No, my job is to be free. Fly with the wind, my friend. Fly with the wind. Thanks, Garrett. We appreciate you. Look, he may not know what he's about to do next, but I know what you need to do. Like this video, subscribe to this channel because you don't want to miss out on the next episode of Lockup Unlocked Quarantine Calls Edition. We have your favorite cast members from Love After Lockup. We have me. I'm just gonna end the list there. That's it, guys. And don't forget, if you're skipping out on curfew, you better be having sex. That's all.